I'm running out of time. I just don't know what to put on 5 things this week. It's another musical episode of 5 Things. Every so often I like picking a theme. Music has been the most common theme, and it's because it's so universal. Now this one will be a little bit different from music themes past because this week I'm only doing cover versions and remixes. In fact, that music that you heard during the intro was original, but it was original 2 years ago when I originally made it up. Check out the original video up there. First up this week, riding in on the coattails of last week's excitement over Curiosity, we're NASA and we know it.
Yo, when I look for ice, gotta calibrate, gotta be precise. And when I raise the mass, panoramic views are unsurpassed. This is how I rove, baking red rocks in my nuclear stove. We headed to the peak with my laser eye, no one to bury me when it's time to die.
And if LMFAO is not your thing, but you've still got a bug in your ear for pop music, maybe Call Me Maybe is where it's at.
They say you're pissing in jars, you got long nails and weird scars, and that you don't drive your cars. Oh yeah, and by the way, I think this cat lady steals. She's doing backflips and heels, acting like it's no big deal. And did I mention Bane?
The NASA and We Know It video is good, but this video is great.
Before you were the Dark Knight, Gotham was so bad. Now we miss Batman, so just be Man.
I'm really impressed with the casting. The people they found to be in this video look like their movie counterparts. Also, the lyrics are pretty f***ing funny. Earlier this week on Twitter, thanks to a post on Reddit, I sent out a video of Kelly Clarkson, the first American Idol, singing Sweet Child of Mine with a metal cover band called Metal School. You may know them as Steel Panther. The video is hysterical. It's from several years ago. She's clearly drunk and just went to the show for friends, but god damn it, can she belt. So it was really just a coincidence when Entertainment Weekly posted this article online of many different covers that Kelly Clarkson has been singing at her concerts over the past 3 weeks. Apparently on her website, Kelly has been letting her fans vote for a cover song that she gets to do every night. She's done Lose Yourself by Eminem, Don't Speak by No Doubt,
Don't speak, I know what you're saying.
And perhaps my personal favorite, All My Life by Foo Fighters. Check out the link in the link dump that will send you to the article of all of Kelly's covers. And then make sure you give some love to Chris Camiso, aka The Piano Shack.
I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain.
I've featured this guy before, but I couldn't help doing it again because first of all, this video fits perfectly into the theme that I'm doing this week. And second, it took me about 10 seconds of watching this video to get a big, stupid smile on my face. I love this guy.
I'm 16, going on 17. How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
If you haven't placed all the pieces yet, it is a mashup of Singing in the Rain with several of the songs from The Sound of Music. And finally this week, months ago when I featured Walk Off the Earth's cover of Gautier's Somebody That I Used to Know, I knew that their cover was going to go viral. I did not realize that Gautier's song was basically going to be one of the largest hits of the entire year. And now that that has happened, that song has taken over an entire corner of the internet that is just dedicated to covers of that song. So some smartass took all these videos, compiled them together into one giant mashup, and made a remix called Somebody's.
Let's get started.
Oh, I'm sorry. That smartass was Gautier himself.
Now I do a little fancy picking on that, by the way, it's just...
That's right, Gautier, the guy who wrote the song Somebody That I Used to Know, took hundreds of covers that existed on YouTube and remixed them into a giant mega version of somebody that I used to know. And perhaps the coolest thing to come out of this, Barry, the guy you see giving instructions on how to play guitar, Gautier contacted Barry to, first of all, apologize for not asking his permission to use his video, and second, to join him on stage at a concert in October near where Barry lives. I think Gautier just became my favorite person currently on the internet. That does it for 5 Things this week. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like below. Follow me on Twitter at shawnvmartin. Look for Sean and Carter Have a Podcast this weekend when we'll be talking about Inception. And I'll see you next week. I'm working on my own Gautier cover. Thanks for watching this episode of 5 Things. I asked for this week's last week. I said that I was completely out, and I didn't get any. So I had to ask again this morning on Twitter, and I got some. So thank you, the 3 of you so far who have sent me this week's. It's very much appreciated. In case you're new, this is what a This Week is. This week, you don't have to be able to play guitar. I was just giving an example. In fact, you don't even have to have a camera. If you can just do something on your computer that says this week or whatever, that's fine. Basically, it's just a 3 to 5 second clip of you saying this week or something on the screen that says this week. That's the whole thing. Then when you're done, either submit it as a video response to one of the episodes of 5 Things or email it to the email address in the info, chancesarelimited@gmail.com. But before you do that, make sure you check out the other stuff I've been working on this week on my left, your right. Check out last week's Sean and Carter Have a Podcast where we talked about The Prestige. We are only one Christopher Nolan movie away from watching them all, which is a pretty fun achievement. In the middle, we have the most recent episode of Survive or Die, which is episode 5. I'm already filmed through episode 11, so you can rest assured that this series is going to go on for a while. I'm posting it every other day, or maybe sometimes 36 hours apart, and I hope to film the next batch sometime over the weekend. And on the bottom, every Saturday I post a new episode of SVM Plays The Sims, but last week's I felt was a little short. I didn't have enough time to film it, so I posted a bonus episode yesterday, and you can check it out down there. In case you don't know or haven't been following along, Sean and Alicia just had a baby named Jake in the game, so you should definitely go check that out. I'm gonna go keep working on my cover. You guys have fun.